Hi, it's Dave from SuperPro here in our R&D department today with a Toyota Sequoia. Now, this isn't a truck that you see. Actually, is it a truck? Do you actually call it a truck? I'm not sure it's a truck. I think a truck's got to have a tray. But anyway, we're here with the Toyota Sequoia today that our great friends turned 14 and sent down to Australia for us. It's got a whole stack of our product on there, which the boys are going to test out over the next few days. Test being the operative word. We'll see how it goes. I've got no doubt the suspension will hold up. We'll see how an American car holds up to Australian conditions, because as we know, these are the toughest conditions in the world. If it works here, it will work anywhere. So we've got the Sequoia up on the hoist. We've got a whole stack of great product fitted to it, which will, as I said, we'll see how it goes over the next week, over the next few days. So this is the heart and soul of SuperPro. This is where SuperPro was born. The owner and founder of the company, Graham Scudamore Smith, still owns the business, and he started it 49 years ago, one street over. About 2 years after starting, he moved into this building, and he started it as a wheel alignment shop. And SuperPro was born because Graham couldn't get the suspension geometry correct on cars he was trying to align. So he created SuperPro. Polyurethane suspension is a uniquely Australian invention, much like penicillin, but obviously way more important than penicillin. And Graham started it all here. And today we're going to see how it goes on this American vehicle. Now, we've got our lower control arms and we've got our upper control arms. And as everyone knows, trucks come out the factory with 2 degrees of caster. Every inch you lift the vehicle, you lose 1 degree of caster. Our upper control arms will give you about 3 degrees of caster on a 3-inch lift and about 1.5 degrees of camber. So really importantly, they make the steering wheel return back to center. They push the wheel forward, give you more clearance so you can fit your big wheels and tires on there. So any vehicle that's been raised needs some sort of caster correction upper control arm, and this Sequoia's got the SuperPro upper control arms on it. What we've also done, which is really cool, is we've developed these lower control arms for them. Now, we do them multiple ways. We do them with a standard offset bush, and we do them with an offset bush. So you can actually get more camber out of the bottom arm. So when you get to those bigger lifts, not only do you get some correction out of the top arm, you get some correction out of the bottom arm. Of course, they come with camber pins. As we all know, as anyone knows that plays with Toyotas in the aftermarket, they've got an issue with seizing up their bottom camber pins. So all of our arms come with the option of having camber pins in there. If you get one of these into your shop and you go to wheel line it, no doubt these are going to be seized. The only way to get them out is to gas axe them out. You're going to cook the bushes anyway. So the option is to put some new arms in there with some new camber pins from the start. Our camber pins are designed to exceed the OE, so they're going to last you longer. Really important in those northern states when you've got salt and brine on the road and those sorts of things, that you do something about these camber pins. So these arms come with them. So the lower control arms come with a standard bush and an offset bush, so you can get extra camber out of the lower arms with the offset bushes. We're down the back end of the Sequoia at the minute, and we've got a couple really cool bits on this as well. We've got your adjustable Panhard Rod, which, as we all know, is really important when you raise or lower a vehicle. Doesn't matter which way you go, that you do something about the Panhard Rod, so you can adjust that thrust angle and make sure that the rear wheels are tracking straight. So this one's got the SuperPro adjustable Panhard Rod on it, obviously all available from our good friends at Turn 14. And it's got our awesome trailing arms. These are a billet trailing arm. These are new and fresh to the market. They are actually really cool. They've been designed here by the guys in R&D. They obviously help with the raised vehicle. They've got the SuperPro Bushes in there, which come with a limited lifetime warranty. And we've got these skid plates on the bottom too. So if you do go off-road and you do scrape it on something, you're not damaging the billet. It's running on these plates. So these are an excellent upgrade for any truck, and they're going to be available through our friends at Turn 14 any day. All right, now we've seen all the stuff we've currently got in the Sequoia. I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to develop for the Sequoia. Now, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that our good friends at Turn 14 have supplied us with this car. So while we've got it here, the R&D guys, they're going to pull it apart. We're going to look at every single bush, every single joint, and see what we can do to make this vehicle better. That's what SuperPro's heritage is. That's what it was built on. That's the founding theory from Graham Scudamore Smith, is to make cars better, and we're going to make this thing better. So we're going to look at every bush. We're going to look at every bar. We've already got rear sway bars in the go. And as you all know, the single best bang for buck suspension upgrade you can do on any vehicle, whether it's raised or whether it's lowered, is to fit sway bars to it. It'll make the car handle better, it'll make it point better, it'll improve tyre life. And of course, because it comes with polyurethane bushes, and polyurethane is a free pivoting bearing, it will actually help with articulation. It won't bind up, it'll be better. So sway bars on its way, the bushes are on its way, the boys from the R&D department are gonna pull this thing apart. I promise they'll put it back together properly, turn 14. But we're gonna pull it apart and see what else we can develop and make this car better. All right, so I've pretty much done talking for now, which everyone will be happy about, and it's time to hand this vehicle over to the marketing guys, and they're gonna take it off-road. I'm not gonna be driving it, mainly because they don't trust me. Also, I don't wanna be responsible, because I don't wanna walk back into turn 14 and have to take the rap for this thing getting bent. Not that it'll get bent, we're gonna be careful. But we are gonna take it out on some Australian roads. Now, we're not allowed to drive it in Australia because we're not in Pennsylvania anymore, Toto, but we are gonna drive it on some private property. And we've got some awesome tracks that the team have got to take it out and test it, because as we know, Australia is the harshest conditions in the world off-road. So if this thing will handle Australia, it will handle America. So we'll take it out there, we'll test it, we'll take it over some tracks. I did have to promise the guys at turn 14 that it wouldn't come back with any live snakes or live spiders in it. There may be a couple of dead ones, but there'll be no live ones, I promise. So the boys will take this away, we'll get it out on the track, we'll see how she performs, we'll line it up and see how it goes against the Aussie Ranger. No doubt it'll come out okay. So we'll see you on the track tomorrow.